light of the Astronomicon shines once more. Reinforcements have been dispatched to the Gothic sector. The warp storm, it is gone. Tremble before the majesty of the Emperor, for we all walk in his immortal shadow.
There is still hope. There is still hope. I think we enter the final chapter, possibly.
Admiral Spire, the warp storm that isolated the Gothic sector is beginning to calm. Several ships from neighboring sector battlefleets have arrived. Battlefleet Gothic has been blooded in this war, so these reinforcements are badly needed. Several chapters of Space Marines have offered the assistance of their elite warriors, along with battle barges and strike cruisers. We have endured this long thanks to your efforts, Admiral Spire. Without your courage and valor in defending the sector, Abaddon may have won a swift victory here. Our alliance with the Eldar Corsairs has been fruitful. The aliens are sharing their knowledge about the Webway Gate. With the Eldar's aid and the support of the fleets arriving from nearby sectors, we at last have the strength we need to defeat Abaddon's forces. The mighty Battlefleet Gothic shall rise again. Our fleets will be the shield and the hammer of the Imperium. As the Emperor's servants, we must attend to our duty and go on the offensive.
Alright, so the warp storm's done, and apparently I have no direction on what I'm to do next, so I guess really it's just a matter of taking back all the lost worlds that the chaos is harassing. So I'll guess. Because yeah, there is apparently nothing different. We do have an assassination mission for a portal world. That scares me. But hopefully I can correct the mistakes that I did before. And I think I might have to swallow my pride and do it, since there is, quite frankly, no cruiser clash of any kind or missions. Oh, there is one. So I might do that last, because really it's the only one I have to choose from. So enough stalling, let's get this over with, because this is a pretty damn valuable world. So even if I fail it, it's good to attempt it first, because then I'll have another opportunity to try and free this world with a different mission type. At least that's the plan. And this is, I did not pay attention if I was defending or not. That would actually change the dynamic a little bit. And I am defender, okay, so this is not bad at all. So my fleet is pretty simple and straightforward then. We're gonna go on this utility base, because I don't have to worry so much about charging up to them. They're basically gonna come to me. And I have one beacon, which isn't saying much, to kind of spot them once they get in range, so this won't be nearly as bad as an attacker assassination mission, at least. So I'm starting to change my tune a little bit, but only because if the game mode favors me now, as was the other exceptions before, when I had to try and hunt them down. So let's see what Chaos is fielding, shall we? Because they're going to have a hard time getting through that ship. The Savior Retribution is not going to be intimidated by Chaos. Safe to say, it's not going to be... I'm trying to think of clever words here, and I'm failing to come up with anything.
Changing course.
But let's see, we are looking at 6 ships, possibly 1 or 2 more being stealthed. So it's good to kind of like jump on top of this one quickly. I almost want to charge in there immediately, so that way I can save my beacon for these two. Which I think I'm actually going to do. Charge in there, because there's not much that one cruiser ship can do to stop the Retribution, right? Those mines might be a different story, so I gotta be careful of that. And can I spot it? I will in a moment, even though it is silent running. It cannot hide from me. It cannot hide from me. Dauntlesses, do your thing. Is this something? No, this is not the Defiant Ascension. So, this one has the extended lance range.
Engines hot.
And Beacon did detect their battleship, but of course, Siege Cloud's kind of in the way. So that's not going to work as well as I like, unfortunately, because they're going to immediately cloak themselves.
Orders received.
Okay, Plasma Bomb did its damage.
Cogitators.
Let's transfer some shields back onto the Retribution. And it's kind of a shame I had to turn the Triumph of Destiny around, because now it can't boost. Either way, you get into that Nebula Cloud, spot him, and thank you, Chaos. You flew into that minefield for me. Makes my job easy. And damn it, go figure, the Chaos is using their sneaky tricks to basically hide in the Nebula Cloud for me. Their own artificial cloud at that. So, can we correct this? Is my Gothic going to be able to detect them? Because I know there's a battleship in there and needs to be dealt with. There. So we got a cruiser, and this has to be the... Where's the battleship? Wow, there's 4 of them here, so I might be in a bit of trouble, actually. Ooh, they changed the lighting, the visuals there with the patch that just happened today, I think. Some kind of rework anyway, if nothing else. So... Defiant Ascension, you get over here, I need you to support. And we're going to supercharge the Void Shield, because this is a huge priority, it looks like. They're going after the Savior Retribution for obvious reasons. And I need to detect it, which, quite frankly, is not happening, because they're jamming my dang sensors. So I gotta get in their face if I'm going to detect these ships. Because I'm losing out on firepower as a result to this. Now, do I brace for impact? I think I do, to be fair. Gothic, you turn, get in this thing's face, and let's see, Dauntlesses, I would love you to kind of focus your efforts also on that ship. Also, transfer shields quickly, so that way we can boost up the Savior's shields back up for a little bit. Because supercharge is down, yeah, I don't quite have a micro warp jump just yet. Alright, Triumph, lock on. Focus on the battleship. Destroy as many of its weaponry as you can. Also, Gothic, you get yourself in position. I would love to stasis bomb it, but this being a Desolator, all the lance batteries are not going to really... It's not really going to be hindered by a stasis bomb, so this is probably a bit of a mistake outside of just keeping it in place for like torpedoes. And I lost my booster, so my booster. Ooh, I might get my Retribution to hit it though, at least. Come on, I'm gonna light this thing on fire. It may be a mistake considering if once it gets slowed down, it's the defensive turns, so gonna have better opportunity to hit, to potentially shoot down the torpedoes. Oh, did I seriously just hit my own ship with torpedoes? I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, but we're looking good. I don't think we're at much of a risk anymore, because this ship, this one cruiser's about to flee. Let's correct that mistake. And can I get one more barrage in it? I would love one more shot to potentially kill it. Thank you, that's just the one salvo I needed. Torpedoes are on cooldown. Dauntless. Defiant Ascension, you come join the fight. You've been hard at work destroying those other cruisers for me. So now, let's get you something a lot bigger to play with. And Savior, you are going to have some fun picking on something that's your equal match. Although, quite frankly, the Savior's is superior. There is no equals in this. Although, let's see. Yeah, there's no way it can kill me now. If anything, yeah, there's like no other ships left. The majority of the fleet was pretty much all frigates, which I'm kind of shocked by. Now, lock on, get in point blank range. Let's sit back and enjoy 100% damage accuracy. Or 100% chance to hit accuracy. Oh, don't you do that. Don't you ruin my fun. I want to destroy the goddamn ship, so let me destroy it. I don't think they're listening. There. Battleship's wrecked. Flawless victory. Flawless victory and a battleship destroyed in the process. It always feels good. What can I say? So, I'm worried about assassinations in general, but when I have to defend them, I feel a lot more in control, we'll just say. Because I could still potentially get away, because the Savior Retribution does have the Space Marines to make it a lot more difficult to cancel its warp. And really? Did my Retribution not get its level up? I'm a little bit shocked by that. If I were to be perfectly honest. I could have sworn I was so close to leveling up. Well, I guess that just means we do another one there. And that portal world is safe for the time being. Is there any other worlds that are valuable? Just spaceports and a couple of forge worlds. Or shrines, rather. Mechanicus shrines. Is that what they're called? Omniscient temples, okay. So, yeah, they're not a big deal at this point due to everything being favored, and I'm almost maxed out on the reputation with them to reduce favor costs anyway, so I guess we can go do this breakthrough. And I'm defending, so this will be amusing. I should have a lot of fun. Oh, we're going back to Gannismain, the site of my major victory last turn. I guess Chaos needs to get run through their heads again that they're destined to fail on the system, despite their best attempts to ambush me and swarm me with superior numbers. Which failed abysmally and just gave me more renown for upgrades, so I'm willing to benefit from their flawed strategy. Same fleet again. I gotta be mindful of the fact that I'm keep doing the same fleet over and over again, because my Dominator is only level 6 and 5, my Mars is level 5. Everything else everything else is above level 6, I'm kind of okay with, but I need to get the Trinity some more missions in, to be fair, with their Novacans, so that way I can get them caught up. So, I'll level up the Retribution. Wait, wasn't it level 6 before? Maybe it did level, and something bugged out. Nonetheless, we're here anyway. Let's give this one more go, and if it didn't level, this will certainly level it out after this. Have a look at it. Have a look at its 30 frames, which I do apologize for. I'll have to start making transitions at some point to record everything at 60 frames just for the hell of it. Although it does mean a lot more work for me in the process, just because of longer encoding, file size, and everything. So I will need to work on that some. Now, what is my strategy here? Do I go straight to the middle and then intercept wherever the biggest cluster is? Or do I just pick a side and spearhead to them? I'm kind of content with them just coming to me, to be honest, so why can't I deploy? That's weird. I know there's a beacon there, but I'm kind of shocked that I have to be so far away from it to deploy. But we're good. We're good now. Let's see where they are. Okay, I caught it for just a brief moment. There's like 3 or 4 ships over here, so this is where I'm going first. I'm not going to boost up too aggressively, but I am going to beacon my way over and try and spot as many of them as I can. And these do have supercharged void shields, so I need to pay close attention to those other cruisers that are flanking so I can stall as best I can. Okay, and there was another one in the Nebula Cloud apparently. So, I have to be mindful of that. Let's see, cruiser with fighters. Just a standard light cruiser, nothing scary here, folks. Just look at it. Have a look at it. Here we see the endangered Hellbringer light cruiser. It's endangered because in about another minute or so it's not even going to exist. Because it's going to be my main focus. I'm just wondering if I want my Dauntless to stay over there or actually spot these ships over on the left. Actually, I'll let the Defiant Ascension go over to the left. And of course, as soon as I lock on, even in slow motion, they immediately cancel my order. The jerks. And now, Retribution, you are going to turn around. I question firing torpedoes off, but I don't have a better idea, quite frankly. Get the Triumph of Destiny to get a better positioning so it doesn't get hit. And, ooh, I might get 2 ships for 1 here. And Gothic, I think I want you to keep following after, maybe? Oh, there's another ship over there, I just realized. Okay, there is another cruiser, so I should have my Gothic go that way. Focus my efforts on the right. Let my Dauntless stop sitting there idly. I know Slanesh is messing up your crew and all that, but you shouldn't act like you're doing nothing. Come on, you can still fight, so get to it. Oop, and I rammed it. It gave it a gentle nudge. So, kill this thing for me. Actually, I could just kill it right now since it's just staying there like a servitor waiting for its orders. Oh, sadly I hit myself. So that's a little unfortunate. But that one's dead. I told you it was endangered. And this one's soon to join it. Oh boy, I was not paying attention to shields, and hopefully it can live long enough for... Yeah, that is a cruiser, so... It may kill it before the shields recharge, so that may have been a mistake. There. Frigate's gone, and I'm going to go after this one cruiser here. And they did destroy a beacon, so this could be a bit problematic.
Enemy ship sighted.
At least I'm going to destroy this one easily enough. And Dauntless... It feels like that thing's been taking eternity to move, even though it was like 20 seconds game time at least that I just told it to go and engage. So it feels a little weird. Kill it. Thank you. Now, okay, 2 defense platforms gone. Oh, there's only 1 left actually, I think. Nope. Never mind. 2 got destroyed. It just hasn't registered yet on the objective screen. Come on, Gothic, I need you to spot this ship for me. Is a battle cruiser a Hades class? Or a Hades class, not Hades. I think... Yeah, is it Hades? Yeah, it's probably Hades. I may be thinking that Hades is spelled differently. Either way, destroy it. It's the flagship. Just watch all these torpedoes hit. Ooh, that's delicious. 2/3 of its health gone immediately. I don't need to emphasize how much I enjoyed that. Shields are down again, or they just got destroyed, of course. I had an opportunity to supercharge and I failed. So, belt armor destroyed. Now, you are not going anywhere, I'm afraid. Just stay a while and listen to my tale of how I'm going to destroy you with this retribution. I don't think they're listening, so I'm gonna have to ram it in their face, force them to listen to this tale, cause this is how it's gonna end. And that was a success, because the requirement for Chaos was they need 2 cruisers to make it to the other side of the map. Although I still would have liked to be able to destroy that last cruiser. Because really, it is extra renown. Can you really fault me? Can you really fault me? And yeah, I did get the XP, which is weird. That it's not updating. Because now, it looks like my Dauntless here, the Triumph of Destiny is level 10. But I'm not sure if that's true or not, so something bugged out, I guess, due to the patch, if I were to guess. Because it did just happen prior to this recording, or at least the update did. So let's find out, shall we? See, the Retribution leveled up, that much I know for certain, but did my Triumph of Destiny level up? Let's see, yes it did, and it's got the module slot as well, perfect. I am happy about this, and I think I was planning on leveling up the Tech Priest. Do I want to do that or wait still? Actually, let me do that. Because the ratings are... It's already pretty damn good in troop value because of the Space Marine favor on it. And also, come to think of it, the favor did get lowered down, didn't it? Yeah. The Space Marine favor got nerfed a little bit, making it a little more reliable to board them or less effective for me boarding everyone else, so remains to be seen. Huh. What's going on here? Did I seriously lose my taunt? Is taunt no longer a thing? It's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, they actually got rid of taunt. Interesting. What is this? Target ship and insubordination? Oh, so this can cancel insubordination of other ships. That sounds really cool. It's a shame taunt's no longer a thing, but I guess in theory, for the multiplayer's sake, that sounds a little more better, because in all honesty, Eldar would be kind of screwed considering how much they rely on mobility, and taunt kind of keeps them from moving if you time it right. Because if they're already out of range, they're going to still move towards the target, so that was exceptionally dangerous. But hey, I'm not here to criticize the changes. I'm just curious if this is worth getting or not. Because insubordination has not really been an issue for me, but it is still a possibility I need to consider. So let's just go the easy route. Actually, just for the sake of consistency, let me just unfit this and get the supercharged voice shields the first slot, because that way hotkeys are similar. Because it's only going to cost me 25 renown, that's not a big deal. I'm okay with that. And we have an upgrade slot, which was the extended lances, so this thing can now effectively fight at long range. At least with its lances. It remains to be seen if I want to upgrade its macro batteries as well for the 9,000 yard range. It can shoot at 9,000, right? Yeah, and they're both macro turrets, so I think both the turrets and that also get enhanced, right? Yeah, all macro weapons, so that would also include the turrets on top. So that would be a good idea. And apparently I can change the name of the captains if I so wish. No, I'll leave them be as is, Foss. You're doing your job just well. And now, upgrades done here. Is there anything else I want to do? Because I have a crap ton of renown and I need to figure out what to do with it. In all honesty. Although I'm pretty content with what I have right now, to be honest. So we'll just continue on with this campaign. Things are looking on the up. Although, to be fair, I didn't really have much issue with the campaign so far, it seems like. Except for that one Space Hulk. And I'm going to pretend the losing assassination mission and data recoveries that I keep failing never happened.